Alright, you know the deal. I'm Frangrams and I'm back with another Pikmin video. We talking the evolution of the Bulborb in this one, fellas. That's right, the Bulborb. The Goombas to Pikmin's Mario. The peanut butter to Pikmin's jelly. You know what I mean. Alright, let's get started. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Pikmin content because what else am I gonna do with my life? I have nothing but Pikmin. Up first we have the Pikmin 1 Bulborb. This is where it all started. Just look at how simple and effective this design is. Hell, it's on the game's box art. It probably made a lot of people at their local GameStop think, what the hell is that thing and why is it eating all those ants? This Bulborb's design is perfect for a GameCube era game. Derpy, sharp edges, but still smooth enough to form the thing's shape. The colors on it just pop. A formidable design for an exceptional game. Up next, we have Pikmin 2's Bulborb. Not much about this next step in the Bulborb's evolution changed, since it has basically zero differences between this and Pikmin 1's Bulborb. But I can't just not include this guy. I mean, it's in my favorite game of all time. Up next, I'm basically cheating by adding this guy, but who cares? It's the Bulborb. This is a mechanized Bulborb type boss fight that you fight in the Pikmin section of the Nintendo Land game for the Wii U. God, that's a mouthful. Needless to say, I doubt many people even think about this poor fellow when they talk about Pikmin enemies. But just look at how dynamic this thing's moveset is. It looks like and is an absolute menace. It's a mechanized Bulborb for crying out loud. Maybe one day this design can return in the Pikmin franchise. But who am I kidding? Nobody owns a Wii U. Now we're really cooking with this next step in the Bulborb evolutionary chain. We have Pikmin 3's Bulborb. There was almost a decade-long gap between the release of Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3. And man, was that wait worth it. Just look at how good my boy looks. He's shiny in all the right places, so glossy and HD looking. There's shading on it and everything. But don't be mistaken. Me praising this Bulborb design doesn't mean I think it's better than the first Pikmin game's Bulborb. The first captures a sense of nostalgia that this design never will. Now we're on to the Bulborb in Hey Pikmin. Now I must admit, I've never played Hey Pikmin. I know, surprise, surprise. So I don't know the ins and outs of that game's lore and how the Bulborb fits into that game's story. But the Bulborb here looks to have a decent amount of personality. Just look at how animated he looks fighting Olimar. And let me address the elephant in the room. This guy is huge. I know Bulborbs are supposed to tower over your Pikmin, but this is the biggest version of it I've seen so far. That must have to do with the fact it's a main boss battle in Hey Pikmin though. As far as the graphics on it go, this Bulborb isn't as detailed looking as the Pikmin 3 one. Obviously because the 3DS doesn't have those HD graphics. But it's still a step above Pikmin 1 and 2's Borbs in terms of graphics because of the way it moves with such fluidity and how cartoony it is, even when it tries to look menacing. Up next we have the Pikmin short movies Bulborb. Talk about peak. I mean, what can I say about this guy? He is the Hollywood Bulborb. You thought the Hey Pikmin dude was animated? Look at this guy. He has personality for days. He's the star of this Pikmin short movie that Nintendo released on YouTube, and he ate his screen time up. No pun intended. If only Nintendo made more Pikmin short movies and gave more enemies the Hollywood treatment. Now for our final Bulborb of the list, we have the Pikmin 4 Borb. We only have a couple of pictures of this guy, but the main thing I get from them is that Nintendo sure isn't skimping out on the graphics. He does look yellower than the other ones, and he isn't as glossy looking as Pikmin 3's Bulborb. He looks almost porcelain-like. But the design doesn't stray too far away from the OG we all know and love. Alright everybody, thanks for watching my random and completely unnecessary video on the evolution of the Bulborb. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more Pikmin related content, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a good one.